Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, ShrimadBhagavatam78. As you may remember, Narada was telling a story about Puranjana, and he met a lady. She might have been about 16. Her eyes looked here and there, and her eyelids fluttered like the wings of a butterfly. She looked at him and away from him. The golden earrings which she wore in her small ears seemed to whisper secrets into her ear, making her blush. She was dark, and her form was swaying captivatingly as she moved. Puranjana stood rooted to the spot, gazing at her. He came to his senses for a moment, and he saw that she was strangely attended. There seemed to be 10 main attendants, and these 10 had each 100 women as companions. An immense cobra with 5 heads was walking ahead of her, as though keeping close watch on her, guarding her. Puranjana pulled his eyes away from the others and looked at her once again. The language of her eyes, the sighs which came from her, the way she tried in vain to cover herself with the silk which she had draped on her shoulders, the way she stood tracing patterns on the ground with her toenail, all these made him realize that she did not resent his presence, that she was also interested in him. A smile hovered on her lips, and he went near her. He had to speak to her, or else he would die, or so he thought. He asked her, "Tell me who you are. You're so beautiful. Your eyes, timid like those of a deer, are making me mad. They are like the petals of a lotus. Whose daughter are you? Where have you come from? Where do you belong? Are you a woman of the heavens come down to the earth to see its beauty? Are you Hri, the wife of Dharma? Bhavani, the consort of Mahadev? Are you Saraswati looking for Brahma? Perhaps you're Lakshmi, the wife of Lord Narayana. Beauty like yours cannot be just earthly. What are you thinking about? In your preoccupation, the lotus which was in your hand has fallen down unnoticed. You're not heavenly since your feet are touching the ground. You're earthly. You have made me your slave by your beauty and your captivating ways. Your dark eyes have made me your slave. Will you become mine? I have fallen in love with you. Please make me happy by becoming my wife. Tell me who these attendants are, these 10 men, and these hundreds of women. How is it possible for you to have this dreadful snake with you all the time? I'm sorely puzzled. Please lift up your eyes and look at me." With a smile and with halting words, she spoke to him. She said, "I do not know who I am, nor do I know who created me. All I know is that I belong to the city and that I live here. I do not know who built this city either. These men, my lord, are my companions, and these women, who are their attendants, are also my friends. This 5-headed snake guards the city when I am asleep, and it is ever with me. It is my good fortune that you have come to me. You have come in search of pleasure, and I can, with the help of these friends of mine, gratify all your desires. You can be the lord of this city. I will be by your side. You can drink the cup of joy to fill for 100 years. You are the ideal man to become my husband. I would never have been happy with a man who is a scorner of the pleasures of the senses, who is ever thinking of death, which is imminent, who is always thinking of tomorrow and worries about it. Such a man is not dear to me. But you are different. Your thoughts are only of pleasure. You have no thought of tomorrow, nor are you scared at the thought of death. You will be satisfied with the happiness that you can get in the present. There's nothing so wonderful as the love between man and woman." Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.